So, as promised, this is the first of our self-help videos. We are blah, 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 blah. We have decided to start with the Biocube. It is our most popular fish tank that we sell year after year. First, we start with the Biocube. Comes in a box like this. It has already, in the box, been pretty much assembled for you. Having loaded our little chambers, as you see, we have the Chemi Pure Blue on top. That will stay in there forever.
Unless it breaks or something.
Negative Gracie, in case it breaks or something.
I am not negative.
See, she just said she wasn't negative when I said she was negative, which means she's negative. Because she said she's not, again, just that fast. There is a lot of detail I can go into about the nitrogen cycle, but all I want to really talk about today is how that applies to you, the common aquarist. We have our handy dandy little graph that you had when you were in school. When the fish is introduced into the aquarium is when the first bit of bacteria will begin. So the ammonia will typically only get so high in aquarium until it drops again and starts heading down. The nitrite then begins and goes up, and then we have what's called a nitrobacter that pulls that down and creates nitrate out of nitrite. We start with extremely hardy fish that can handle the deadly levels that are up in here, and at the end of this nitrogen cycle, while ammonia and nitrite technically should not go back up again, you will have nitrate that begins, and when you do your water changes, that knocks the nitrate down. In a situation where you let your water changes go for a long period, that nitrate, or the byproduct of nitrite, keeps climbing, and then you do a water change and it knocks it down, but as you notice, it doesn't knock it back down to zero. That is a very important thing and why water changes need to be done on a regular basis. I know this is a fairly boring video, but it is the most important thing for you to know as an aquarist. Andrew Smith. He and I will both be setting up a saltwater aquarium for you today. Without getting too much further into it, let's get into it. The component breakdown for this particular tank that we're setting up is a eShop sump. This is the 200. I love this sump because of the size of it. What made you pick that, Skimmer?
It's the X160 eShops. Just ease of use, easy to put it in. It's kind of plug and play, and it works perfect with their sump. Whenever you buy a tank, you're gonna get one of these little kits. This is the Marine Land Overflow Kit, and this is what you should expect. This big old guy is gonna be your drain line, and this is gonna be your return line with that 90-degree.
This into here. I don't look like Diane Parkinson, so this isn't gonna work so well, but anyway.
This is gonna be your bulkhead. That is actually gonna be the thing that goes through the glass bottom of the tank. Typically, I put the gasket on the inside, because that's where
good, because typically that's where it goes.
So I'm just going to actually thread it through, and I like pointing that little 90-degree drain towards the back, and I'm gonna put this one on the right side. Tighten the nuts onto our bulkheads underneath. There are two spots that you can put your return line. These perforated things come out real quick with this little help from these. I actually prefer this one on this size tank. Nice and easy. Just got to put on the nut and that will be plumbed.
Hi, I'm Chuck Mayer. We're Fishy Business, and this is The Grind. So you guys said you wanted to see what happened behind the scenes, what we do before the store opens, and what we do to run Fishy Business. That's what The Grind's all about. Come on in, and we'll take you through some of it.
So we just got in our order of fish. Actually, he's still bringing them in, but I'm gonna start putting them out. I don't remember ordering this many feeders. I don't understand. Yeah, these are not all gonna fit in one tank. I only ordered 250. I got like 750. What do I do? Please don't tell me those are more feeders.
I believe so.
I didn't order this many feeders. Like, for sure I did not order this many.
Yeah, it's got one box.
Of feeders?
Wow.
I didn't order that many. So I didn't order that many feeders. He just brought in some from another store. Luckily we caught it, so we would have had 3 times the order. Probably more, but we're all good. For for today's video, we're going to talk about how I raised these discus babies. I think it was about 2 months ago. The parents laid eggs for the first time. They were doing a really good job of guarding them, but there was no way those babies were going to be raised in a tank like this with other discus that would eat them. I decided I was going to try and raise the eggs without the parents. I made what's called an egg tumbler. Most people, if you know what an egg tumbler is, you're probably thinking, well, why would I tumble discus eggs? Normally, egg tumblers are used for bigger eggs, like with African cichlids or something like that. Well, you can actually tumble any eggs as long as you're careful with getting them off the surface they were laid on. So with the help of a good friend, you know who you are, I made an egg tumbler, and I carefully used my finger to scrape the eggs off the leaf they were laid on, and I put them into the egg tumbler. In about 72 hours they were hatched, and then I think it was another 3 days they were free swimming. So at this point, I believe these babies are a month and a half old, maybe almost 2 months now. They're doing really well. Like I said, they eat literally everything. Let me know what you think. Have you ever raised discus babies before, or really any type of fish? I'd like to hear. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
We decided after 1.5 years and 3 videos a week, every week for 1.5 years, that we're gonna do the blooper reel. So here they are. Oh. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Chuck's wearing pink today.
But yeah, you guys should totally get some of these. That was stupid, sorry. They have almost like a panda fish.
And that are your mama. And the glass top, so actually it's not a glass top. Yeah, it is the glass top. So I messed it up for no reason. That's your blooper reel for tonight. Okay, yes, he's still filming. Okay, so for November, this is the video. Another blooper. Sibilance. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Sibilance.
Check 1. Sibilance.
Welcome to Fishy Business, Pimp Your Aquarium. I'm Chuck Mayer. We're gonna pimp your aquarium.
Hi everybody, I'm talking on camera right now.
Sibilance. Hi everyone, I'm Chuck Mayer. Welcome. This is Fishy Business. Okay, so as I said, I am Chuck Mayer. I have been here 30 years. I'm the Vice President of Fishy Business. I have my hand in all kinds of little different things that go on here at Fishy Business. Okay, so when you first walk into Fishy Business, the thing that's going to grab your attention first is the koi pond. This is where we keep all of our beautiful different types of koi. Usually we have a little feeding thing going on where you can actually feed the fish. But the one thing that's going to catch you off guard a little bit when you look in the window and when you pull up into the driveway is the fact that Fishy Business is a lot bigger than it seems. It is a lot bigger, 5,000 square feet bigger.
Guy from Fishy Business. Been here since 1987. Started working here at Fishy Business because I was working at CNS Bank. Didn't really care for that job. That's my lifetime dream, to continue working. So we'll see where the road ends, but so far it's been great.